Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Diego with a video regarding President Trump's potential, actually more than likely, 2025 immigration policies. And I want to wish everybody, Karina and I want to first wish everybody a happy 2025, happy new year. Now, President Trump is going to strengthen the screening process for individuals who are going to apply for K-1 visas, spousal visas, work visas, and tourist visas, etc. Okay. Now, in the past, U.S. law has blocked communists, Nazis, and other folks from entering the country, and basically this provision's never really been enforced by the Congress or by anybody, including immigration. Well, Trump's going to enforce it. Okay. So be prepared if you are living in countries that are communist by nature. Be prepared to prove that you are not a member of the Communist Party, you're not a Marxist, etc., etc. Very easy, right? I'm pretty sure President Trump's going to return to his banning of folks entering the United States from particular countries, including Syria, Libya, predominantly Muslim countries. I think there's about 6 or 7 countries that he is going to put enforcements on, preventing people from getting a legal entry into the United States. Okay, but I'm sure this is going to face legal challenges, international challenges, but don't be surprised if some countries in the world, President Trump puts a block on K-1 visas and spousal visas. Okay. Just be prepared for that, and potentially it's going to be Muslim countries and some African countries too. And then the question is, what countries are we talking about? Well, in the past, President Trump basically shut down immigration from these countries right here: Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, Syria, and Yemen. Okay, and Iraq was also included, but it was dropped from criticism from the Iraqi government. So those are the countries that, if you live in right now, are possibly you're going to have a problem getting a K-1 visa or a spousal visa, etc. What else is President Trump going to implement, if he can? Well, another thing he's going to take a look at is an ending of birthright citizenship. Okay, President Trump is going to renew his efforts to end birthright citizenship. Basically, if you are an illegal immigrant, you sneak into the United States and you're 9 months pregnant and you give birth to the child in the United States, this move would try to stop that child from being given United States citizenship by virtue of the mom's illegal entry into the United States, and etc. Okay? So be prepared for President Trump to try to end birthright citizenship. Now let's talk about the border wall. President Trump implemented the construction of a border wall across our southern border when he was president, and President Biden basically stopped building the border wall, and Trump's 2025 plan will expand the physical barriers and continue constructing the border wall across our southern border, and allow for floating barriers in the Rio Grande, especially in Texas. And this is basically to prevent illegal crossings, which is the goal, is to save lives. If people think that they can make it to the United States by crossing over a long expanse of desert land, a lot of people are getting killed, a lot of people are dying, dehydration, etc. So President Trump will continue the construction of the border wall until completion. Now let's talk about deportation. Deportation. President Trump is going to implement Section 1798, the Alien and Sedition Act. It's an act that was written in 1798, intended to use during times of war, which will basically bypass the lengthy legal proceedings required, allowing for rapid deportation of all those bad folks that have entered our country illegally. So be prepared for a massive deportation process to be expedited quicker than normal processes in the past. President Trump, obviously, his focus is going to remain on our northern and southern borders. They want to make sure nobody's sneaking in our country illegally. And his plan is going to target legal immigration. What he is going to do is he's going to scrutinize the ideologies of immigration applicants. He's going to order Homeland Security, basically USCIS will be screening your social media accounts. They will probably go back 5, 6 years, 10 years on your Facebook account, your Instagram, whatever social media you have. It will be thoroughly vetted and investigated. Okay, which may deter some folks from applying for the K-1 visa in the process, but that is what he's going to do. Next thing you got to pay attention to if you're applying for a K-1 visa or spousal visa, President Trump is going to make sure that your beneficiary has health insurance. Okay, so if you want to immigrate to the United States under a K-1 or a spousal, you will be required to have health insurance. Okay, why? Well, they want to make sure, President Trump wants to make sure immigrants do not become a financial burden on public services. Okay, so if you're putting together a K-1 visa package or a spousal visa package, be advised that your beneficiary will require proof of health insurance. When President Trump was president during his first term in office, he made over 470 changes to the U.S. immigration system, which is in effect right now. Okay, basically, he wanted to implement a tougher screening process for legal immigration and to stop illegal immigration. All right. So don't worry, if you are in a real relationship, if you qualify for the K-1 visa benefit, remember it's not a right, it's a benefit. Whether you're on a spousal visa or a K-1 visa, you do not have a right to move to the United States if you are a foreign national. You got to be screened and you got to qualify. And the U.S. citizen sponsor has to qualify also primarily on make sure that you don't have a criminal background, you have sufficient income to support your beneficiary, and your beneficiary doesn't have any communicable diseases. Is President Trump going to stop K-1 visas and green card applicants? No, he's not. Is he going to make it stricter? Is he going to make the process more stricter? Yes, he is. But hang in there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And don't forget, Karina and I, we do a live stream for you for free information on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 6 p.m. Central Time U.S. Now, I'm not an immigration attorney. I don't give you any legal advice, and I don't work for USCIS. But I do have 10 years of experience working with processing green cards and K-1 visas. I've helped hundreds of people, and hopefully I've helped you in some way or while watching these videos. See you later, ladies and gentlemen.
Hasta la vista, baby. Hasta la vista, baby.